Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, is responsible for overseeing the safety of over 130 million workers. In this video, we'll take a look at the history of OSHA and how it contributes to workplace safety. Let's dive in. What is OSHA? OSHA was founded in 1971 as part of the Occupational Safety and Health Act. The OSHA Act was passed in response to the high number of workplace fatalities at the time. Before OSHA, workplace safety training was largely unregulated, and workplace hazards had a high potential to be serious or fatal. The further back you go, the more the threat workplace injuries were. This is simply due to the fact there had not yet been notable medical advancements to help treat injuries. What OSHA does. OSHA's main responsibility is to ensure that workplace hazards are identified and addressed. They achieve this through workplace inspections, safety guidelines, and training programs. In addition to workplace safety, OSHA also oversees environmental risk in the workplace. This includes hazards like chemical exposure and noise levels. Put simply, the goal of this organization is to help make a workplace as safe as possible for everyone present. Proper workplace safety will go a long way, as you will maximize productivity and avoid legal complications. OSHA enforcement. OSHA is a regulatory agency, which means it relies on compliance from employers to ensure workplace safety. If an employer does not comply with OSHA's rules, they can face fines and other penalties. OSHA also offers grants to help employers improve workplace safety. These grants are available for expenses like training programs and safety equipment purchases. Common workplace hazards. There are a variety of workplace hazards, but some of the most common ones include slips, trips, and falls, musculoskeletal injuries, chemical burns, noise exposure, and fires and explosions. It's worth noting that minimizing chemical hazards requires companies to take a handful of steps. Most importantly, employers should provide all workers access to safety data sheets (SDS) documentation. This will give them essential information about storage, handling, etc. When it comes to SDS access, you should also establish it in multiple forms. It's not uncommon for business owners to have SDS forms both on-site and online. Without proper knowledge of this organization and its guidelines, you run the risk of encountering fines and penalties. More importantly though, you risk placing your workers in danger. Keep this guide about the history of OSHA in mind so you can better understand the role it plays. Want to learn more about what we have to offer? Feel free to get in touch with us today and see how we can help.